Thank you so much, everybody, for holding by. We're getting right back into the game here. Malevolent and then Esports showing off in round number 1.
Their way back upstairs. Yeah, pretty quickly, but your play. Out for them. Harsh gunfight. Ooh, that's a rough one. Bars, man, they'll do it to you.
Namira gets it done when it matters the most. MP9 taking down Sonically to start this off, and we were just talking how important that Ash would be to these attacking rounds. And gone early, definitely not a good thing, but here comes Relic in underneath, knows the angle they died from, and should, at the very least, be able to pop the mirror on Catwalk, and does just that. Good shot from Relic. The garage side, storage side, rather, still used to call it a garage, is going to get much easier to attack here. For Malevolent. Interesting angle from the attackers already at these top CC stairs. We'll see how they push in. It's going to be Keegan on the doorway here, taken out by Crimson's shotgun. Nice play from the Mew. One more on that side as Ariksha is still lurking close. Down goes Tango in the meantime. 5v2 for Zen, making a 4v1 as Relic gets one, but immediately traded out. All on Ariksha and pushing through the breach. They are going to know where he is. He's dropped low, so still possible with low health bars, but the ace is just grasping at straws here, peeing out onto the mirror, but behind that reinforced wall, Hector should win this fight. Will it? No, it will not. Ariksha with the first. Still needs 3 more.
Having to isolate these 1v1s is going to be really difficult for him, especially with the crossfire that they're currently playing. He's going to be unable to hop into any of these breaches without meeting a shotgun. Yep, there it is. Ymir going to find him. The Mossberg, strongest shotgun in the game, and he'll find him.
Yeah, all reinforced with the drone up in front. Projected starts to shoot some shots and will die just quickly. Relic with the first great retake by Goose before getting cut down from Ariksha. Walked right by the thermite, but luckily able to get that refrag. That F not mine though on these stairs is going to make it troublesome for the attack to push shots through the floor. Cannot find one from the buck, but what a return from Ymir. Nasty shot from the UMP as the breach will come open.
Yeah, it just really comes down to what gunfights you're going to be able to win, but it's going to be a retake from MP9 on the Fenrir. No one's going to be on the flank drone. It's going to find the IQ, but a refrag going to come out. The Nomad going to find him.
And is now going to be playing those vert holes. Should be over the breach, but Ymir is so far back. It's essentially a 2v1 for the plane. Air jab out. Ymir gets 1. Ymir gets 2. Great rotate and great shots from the castle. Just left completely unchecked in storage.
No attacker is pushing, so that's probably not going to give us very much. C4 is going to get ripped. Will he blow it? He's thinking about it. Yeah, I mean, this is going to be a very, very electrical IT push. Nothing. Yeah, okay. I was just saying, I'm pretty sure he's probably going to blow that up pretty soon. So that's going to be the Ash getting taken down from the Bird C4. That's off the Malusi. That's actually some really cool by the defenders. You're going to be able to back up, let them have this blue space now. That's going to be a side hole. 5 versus 4. A lot of C4s left in the pockets, so not necessarily a bad thing.
And the second C4 is gonna hit. Crimson's lands it onto Tango, the Malusi's, the Black Eye cameras. It is all working against the attackers right now, and they still have 2 in pocket.
Gonna have to speed this up a little bit. 30 seconds left on the clock. We're looking down into the basement. We're not really finding much. This is Storage guy got cleared yet. He's gonna be the only guy on site. A gunfight over near the kitchen, but it's gonna be Sonically who's gonna win that. Relic taking on the other one, 3v2 now. Well,
they don't see the plan.
Be able to find it.
They don't, and the diffuser gets planted. And now they're both in the basement, too. Near impossible situation here for Goose. Gonna have to try it anyway, though. Up the vending stairs, luckily. No attackers see that rotate, but they will see the head. Goose lands some shots onto Relic into C4. Should do the job. And indeed, not shot out of the air. Lands a shot onto Ace as well. There goes Ariksha, but only 10 seconds to get on this diffuser sonically. On the right, will Goose check the right angle? Sees the diffuser, needs a shot through the wall, and they will not happen. Sonically gets it. Malevolent up onto the board here in round 3. Ariksha is going to be able to get those breaches open very easily. Still just using that mute, not going for any electrical play here. So Zen just do not care about the breaches, and Keegan falls, and that is a big part gone. Combines so well with this Maverick. Playing inside of servers. We find a nice pick here onto Ariksha as Rejected goes down. Ariksha is going to swing, find some shots, but Rejected fell off the angle, could not get the second. A nice kill regardless from the smoke. Leaves Zen Esports in a 5v3.
At this point, you have to just start. All right. A lot of damage going to be done to the gridlock there from the breaching charge. Nice. Taking a full con side here against 2 Mossbergs. Inside of electrical, they're going to be swinging in. There'll be 1 pump down. That's going to be the ace gone. Smoke canister from home. So no refrags coming out from just yet. They'll be swinging out for for the attackers in this 2v5, but statistically it's not looking great. 1v5 now for Sonically on the Grim. Once looking back towards fire set up. The Mossberg gonna push through his own smoke. Take him down. A flawless round.
Sonically taking a lot of damage from Rejected, I believe, who snuck back upstairs. Or no, sorry, from Ymir here on the first floor. Oh, looks away from the buck though. Sonically barely allowed to live and now gonna look for the return, and they sneak out to Storage before getting taken down by Rejected. Some nice crossfires going on here from XaayN Esports. Staying alive though, gonna be the key, and it looks like the vigil is. The kill streak continues, unfortunately, at the end of the teammates barrel here for Keegan. Still gonna be trying though in round number 6. Ymir takes down Sonically, who was on pretty low health, leaving a 2v5 for the attackers, and this time I don't think XaayN Esports are gonna let them even get in the basement. So holding strong here. 4 members on the first floor. They know they can't get in through the breach. They're gonna be coming through the stairs. They're gonna cut them down in time. Nice swing from Rejected to get the first, and it's another flawless round as Ymir takes down another. 2 flawlesses in a row, and Malevolent need this next round to get some sort of momentum swinging back their way.
First floor is strong, gonna go out, and feels like he got a little scared of the Melusi. Didn't want him to push up too far, so he sent that right at him. But the blue stairs will be a point untagged as a Grisha. That's how you pronounce that. I'm actually not 100% sure. They will be finding the first pick. That will be the Fenrir taken down.
Nice response here from Ymir, who is still playing inside that command center. One shot, no hatch to jump down, and looks away at the wrong time. Sonically gonna find the kill for that. Rejected, gonna fall down before getting Keegan, who dropped very low on the Ash, but keeping man count. Definitely smart here for XaayN Esports, who are now on the other side of a 3v4, and with over a minute 20 seconds to go, Stack should be able to get plenty of vertical play, and there it is, a Rickshaw with the second onto Crimsons, who missed getting the finish onto Keegan. A big miss there for XaayN Esports, as Malevolent gonna look to capitalize on it.
Yeah, and the attack's learning a lot from their loss on this last. The defense not learning much from their loss on this last round. So now it's gonna be a 4v1. Valkyrie, all that stands in the way, swings out into 2, but it's gonna be off 2-4 half. Let's see how.
Jammer is kind of back up, so those will be gone, and assuming the last 2 are on connector as well, should be gone fairly easily from Ymir here, and Crimson's in a combo. But Thatcher, incredibly patient, still not swinging. Great shot on the Deimos.
I mean, Ymir's been so quick to respond all game, getting these refrags, making sure that the man count stays. That's just been his job.
Good trade there from Ymir to keep things even. Attacker jumps in, attacker taken down, Rejected falls to Sonically. Nice shot there from the castle, and Relic can take down Ymir as well. The Thatcher left on low health, now goes down to no health.
I mean, yeah, we've seen the 2v4, on the opposite end, right? So I think that they're already feeling a lot more confident that Vert Play going to come out from the castle. He's going to find his Relic, going to finish out the round. No one else on the side of XaayN.
Going to that Scopos should make rotating around in those shells very, very difficult for the robot. Oh, yep, there you go. There goes Scopos.
There went the robot. There he went. Oh, okay.
Wow.
Not exactly the play we would expect to see on a downstairs build, but oh, okay. Where's the bandit trick? Is there bandits on this wall? Okay, yes.
Bandit should have gotten the kill, but does not. MP9 instead takes down Relic. Gotta think Relic just wasn't ready for that. The Maverick was right in front of the wall. Uh-oh.
Here we'll be able to find the Deimos. Some of the best utility in the game will be gone. The mirror now going to be a problem for the attackers. Minute left on the clock. They're going to have to clear her out.
C4 still in hand can cause a lot of damage, and they look the wrong way. They don't look at the staircase, and Ymir walks right by a rickshaw.
Taking out the Valkyrie finally to fall, but it seems like he has a call on the mirror inside of storage. He'll find the kill. He'll find the first shot. He drops down, knows that it's going to be a 4v1 on site. Bomb will start getting planted. 1v4 now. The mirror, the last one upstairs. The foot of the first one be able to land the shot though. Pistol.
Almost unwinnable situation for the Mira, and it will be rejected with the last kill of that round. And once again, XaayN Esports looking strong, looking dominant, and over 30 seconds gone, so a little bit slower pace from the attack, and a four-man hat drop. There we go, got it eventually.
Yeah.
From the Buck, they're thundering into the site, and they are immediately dying. KeeGan will get one on the board now, taking down a Goose, and more importantly, alerting the team. Riksha with the second on rejected. XaayN go for a rush shake, and it does not go well. They still have plenty of roamers. It looks like all three are just pushing down Vending. They're opening themselves up to a big late-round flank here from Tango or Riksha. Remind should net the kill for Relic, and indeed it does, as there goes Ymir. An interesting push just keeps getting odder. Crimson's going to push the exact same angle and can die to the exact same angle. Second for KeeGan. Just like that, it's all MP9 on a really weird and really not very good attack from XaayN.
Yeah, no, I mean, what a strange way to try to take.
Wall's open. KeeGan now with 2 in pocket. Looks like is going to be tricking that connector wall. So I think a smart decision and a smarter shot from Tango downstairs. The sentry was here last round. They didn't worry about it then, and it'll hurt them now. Bandit going to get that one off the wall. Believe it's picked up, though, by the ace. And yeah, now KeeGan's going to make a world of hurt on this wall for him.
I mean, switching it up since a Bandit tricking, you know, that connector wall, holding that electrical side, and knows, the Malevolent knows that is where XaayN wanted to go from last time, so they're just making sure that it's a lot more difficult for them, and they're going to make them take a lot more time to clear out. It's needed.
And it sounds like Amira got popped, and the head will get popped from Sonically, who's still looking up. Castle taken down very easily by Rejected there on the base floor. Relic going to be in an important position because Riksha is holding onto that garage. Catwalking right now. Relic, the only one stopping it.
Oh, walks through the deeper. Will they expect the guy behind the bottom? No, they will not. We'll find one. Thrones in front of the door for another. Get found on the rafter side, though.
The bodies continue to fall here. Left in a 2v2, XaayN Esports not in the worst position, especially with a Riksha down, but now they're both in this CC hallway. Relic can hold it with this SMG-11. Spray out, won't get the first, and Rotero drone means they can't re-challenge or into the site. And Crimsons should move behind that bomb chassis, and it looks like they will. All Rejected has to do is hold this angle, and when the mute swings, they'll be dead. C4 still in pocket. Falls off the second the mute does, though. Horrible case of siege chiming there for the attack. And allow Relic back into this bomb site. Both Crimsons behind the chassis. Should be more than enough to deal with them. One bullet in, and it won't matter. Rejected finishes up the last. And how about that? XaayN Esports, the first team on the match point. I mean, luckily, I think everyone knows what I'm talking about when I say garage, but I am going to go into a custom game later and figure this out. So we'll see what it's supposed to be called. Then. Oh, unfortunate. Crimson's with the kill. A nice try from the Bandit, but unfortunately just ripped away. I mean, gotta give him credit. Bandit tricking can be really tricky in a spot like that, so maybe a smart choice not doing it. What a shot from Relic. Will get it this time. Was looking for it last round, but this round will find the impact. Still player outside the breach and will not get it the second time. Crimson's with the second kill. First one with this gun, though, of the round, and just like that, XaayN Esports on match point are now on even count, right as I go to say it sonically, taking down MP9.
50 seconds left on this clock. Will the castle be found? He will be shot to low HP from the player inside of IT. One nitro cell will be burned, but it will be the mirror. Take down Catcher of Ymir. Dragged out the Rejected. Going to be in the bomb site, holding for the castle in blue. Scrims will find him. Connected.
And the defender sees the angle, but it won't matter. Last kill goes to Rejected. The game goes to XaayN Esports, and the first winner in our Swiss stage. Had a lot of nice moments from Malevolent, but in the end, XaayN Esports just looking like the better team this game.
Yeah, no, I mean, so our match. You know, they kind of fumbled a little bit there on their attacks, but besides that, you know, back to back to be able to close it out strong.
Yeah, they really did. If I'm a team going up against them later today, you know, you might need to be careful. Their attacks looked pretty good as well. Normally, when you see a team dominate defense as much as they did, you can kind of expect there to be a bit of disconnect if they're a one-sided team. But honestly, both sides from XaayN Esports look extremely good. So going forward, luckily for them, not a lot of things they should need to change. They look polished here on our first map of the day.
I mean, again, Nighthaven just one of those maps where it really is all or nothing. You know, you talk about, very even maps, Nighthaven for sure. I think with that being said, though, we are going to toss it to a little bit of a break as we're going to head into match number 2 here in just a little bit.